back to my channel. I'm going to be doing my morning power hour today. I've taken the kids to school. It is about 9:15, so I need to kind of reset the house from the morning rush, take you along with me, and I will set my timer starting now. So I'm starting off with this living room. Although I'm just going to step over the toys because obviously he's just going to pull them back out again and he needs something to play with. So I'm just going to leave the toys, pick up the rest of the mess. Constantly finding socks around my house. A little bit of an update on my beautiful new sofa. I love it. It's so comfortable. But the colour was an absolute mistake. I mean, we knew that when I bought it. But yeah, Milo hasn't been very well this week and he threw up all over it. And naturally, it was bright orange. Because why is kids sick always like luminous colours? So I think I did a pretty good job of cleaning it up. I've obviously cleaned it all down and disinfected it and stuff, but you can't really see the marks. But that's not going to last long, is it? The little temporary work from home area is just so cramped in this corner. And the kids like to come and sit on this desk and they just keep bringing like all of their toys over here. It's amazing how much stuff you can actually fit in this tiny corner of the room. Excuse me.
Well, we haven't met before.
Oh, what did it look
He's not in a good mood today. This is today's washing situation. I actually sorted this all out into piles this morning before I took the kids to school, but Milo just could not leave it alone. So now it's just whatever you want to call this. If you've seen my Monday reset this week, I showed an absolutely mega amount of washing, and believe it or not, but I got through all of that day and there was no washing at all. And then I've done 2 loads a day since then, and yet still this is what I have to deal with.
Mama!
Why have you got a spoon?
Mine.
It's yours, is it? Okay.
Me.
Picnic? Okay.
Go.
Just ran out of fabric softener. God's sake. So annoying. Just a few dishes to wash this morning. A lot of people have asked why I don't use rubber gloves when I'm doing the dishes or when I'm cleaning the kitchen. And the answer is I just don't fucking like them. I hate the feeling of the gloves. I hate like the powdery stuff that's inside of them. It's gross. I have no issue putting my hands in the water. Obviously I do use them when I'm cleaning my bathroom because I don't want to put my bare hands in the toilet. But also I'm using harsher chemicals, like I'm using like bleach and stuff like that, whereas bleach compared to like washing up liquids, it's not the same kind of chemical. And my hands are fine and my skin is fine, so. "49 minutes. got these little marks all over my benches now in my vinyl where Milo has literally bitten the bench and peeled the stuff off. So I'm gonna have to redo that. It's driving me insane. So I'm gonna have to do it in like the next week or so, I think. Order the stuff. But I'm thinking instead of using this white, that I'm gonna go for like a wood, the same as what my table is. Let me know your opinions on that. I just think it would flow more. Apart from my mountain of washing, there's not too much that needs to be done up here. I do have a lot of washing that needs to be put away, but that's like a whole hour job in itself, so that's not something that I can do on a power hour. Ghost. Now remember, the point of a power hour is just to get everything done quickly. It is not to deep clean. So I'm going to give the bathroom and things a little spray down, a little wipe down like the high traffic areas, but we are not focusing too much on everything because then you're just going to waste your time and you're not going to get everything done. Does not seem to matter how often I put these bath toys away, they still just seem to find their way back into the bath. Milo just like knocks them down every time he walks past. Boom, bathroom is done. Simple as that. Let's go check my timer. 33 minutes. Get rid of my recycling. I really need a bin in my kitchen that's got like one section for normal rubbish and one section for recycling, because at the minute I just like pile everything up on that bench. It's just a mess. Get rid of all of the absolute shit that piles up on my stairs. Forgot to bring my nappies down from last night. My next load of the washing ready. I'm still looking for a new hoover. It's getting a bit ridiculous now because I've said I'm getting a new one for like 6 months. I'm just so indecisive. A lot of people have said that I should get a Henry, but that's just not happening. I don't like them. I've got one at work and it's awful. And everything else, like the reviews are just so mixed. I just don't know what to buy. And they're expensive, so I don't want to make a mistake. Let me know what Hoover you've got. And the search goes on. So as I'm cleaning up, Milo has went round and just scattered spoons, like a little spoon treasure hunt around my house. I don't know if anybody else's toddler is the same, but he gets like fixated on the most random objects. He went through a phase where he carried around my pink duster and he like took it out with us and everywhere because he was just obsessed with it. And now it's teaspoons. He just gets them all out of the drawer and walks around carrying handfuls of them, and then he'll just scatter them around the house and ask me to find them. What is up with toddlers? 20 minutes to go. I need this washer to hurry up and finish, and I swear it's been on like 10 minutes and then it's jumped back up. It's now on 11 minutes. Get these dishes put away while I'm working. Ice. You don't need an ice cube. Get off my washer. We're gonna break the door doing that. Here, you want this? There you go. Finally done. That one's already clean. And we are done with a whole 4 minutes to spare. It's coffee time. So power hour is over and I do actually have to get some work done now. But yeah, I still need to like obviously do some things, like I need to mop my floors and things like that, but I do a power hour in the evening as well, so that's when I'm going to mop because there's no point doing it while the kids are still trampling over it. And my living room is still full of toys, but you know, that is what it is, we can't be changing that. I get tons of comments from people saying that they're like struggling to stay organized and things like that, and it's hard when you've got kids and stuff. It's honestly just chaos. So I would highly recommend doing a power hour. You can go through my playlist if you want and put that on in the background. Personally, I find it much easier when I can see somebody else doing it. It makes me more motivated. So yeah, it just helps you stay on top of things. You can do it any time of day. I do a morning power hour and then I do an evening power hour just to help me keep everything organized, and then it just frees up so much time throughout the day rather than doing little jobs here and there. You just do a once over and it's done. And then do a deep clean on a Monday. And it is always a mess. It's always a mess. There's always something to be done. But yeah, like I said, go through my playlist if you still have some cleaning to do and you want a little bit more inspiration, you need a little bit of a get up and go, you can watch those. And thank you so much for watching, and I will catch you on the next one.